Bad Moon Rising. Now, we've chosen this song for this week because it's a really cool song if you're sort of new to guitar. It's a nice way to revisit some of your old chords, your Ds, As, Gs. So some suspended chords. We'll explain it a little later. Nice target notes for the bass note, especially with the A to the G. And it's just a really cool song to do, and it's easy but up-tempo, so we don't have to concentrate too much, but we need to improve our speed with it. So before we go any further, I hope you've got the copy of the PDF, and we're first going to take you step by step through what do the chords look like. As we mentioned, the chords are really easy. D, I'm sure most of you recognize as chords. Fingers 1 and 2 in the 2nd fret. String 3, string 1. Ring finger goes to the 3rd fret, string 2 from the bottom. That's your D chord. And we strum 4 strings like this. Later we go to an A. Now there's 2 ways to play A. The more traditional way is to play A like this. And this is fingers 1, 2 and 3 as they're numbered, going from the 4th to the 3rd to the 2nd string in the 2nd fret. This is A. Now my little fat fingers battle a bit with this, so I like swapping fingers 1 and 2 around. So this is my A. Now I've noticed that most of my students still prefer this, the traditional, but 1 or 2 have favored this as well. So whichever A you like, whether it's like this or like that, I don't mind. Okay. Next up, the G chord. G looks like this, finger 1, 5th string, we always count from the bottom, 2nd fret, middle finger to the top, and then your ring fingers right at the bottom like this, but you can also do it like that. We have got 3rd and 4th finger, pinky being number 4, on the bottom 2 strings, and like this. So you can do G like this, all 4 fingers. This is my personal go-to. Sorry, the guitar twanging. And then we're going to also be able to do it like that, but no easy Gs. So for those of you that did easy G, not for this song, please. And then it goes back to D. Now, I'm going to focus onto our strumming hand quickly because we need to get the strumming pattern going. It's a really cool strumming pattern, so let's refocus. You'll find all the chord diagrams on the PDF that I sent through with you as well. And your first one, I've got a D chord in place, is simply going to be down, down, up, down. One more time. Down, down, up, down. Nice and easy. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Next up, you change to A. And for the A, you're going to strike the 5th string and then strum down. Now, on the PDF, when we get to the A in the 2nd bar, you'll see above the down arrow is a little B. The B refers to the bass note for that specific chord. So A's bass note, the 5th string. And it should sound like that. So the first is the bass note, then you strum it. Then you change to G. Your bass note now is on the 6th string, and you strum it. So if you put it all together, and I'm going to zoom out now so we can see both left and right hands working together. Here we go, I've got the D, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you go back to D. Now I just want to zoom in quickly on my fretting hand. I'm going to show you a cool way to change from A to D, and from D to A rather. And this sort of supports my way of doing the D to the A, and my new way of playing A. When I'm playing D, my 3rd string, my first finger is over here on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. Now middle finger jumps up, ring finger underneath, there's my A. And for lots of other songs that go from A to D, my first finger doesn't have to move. But again, that's quite acceptable for A as well. Okay, back to the strumming. We're going to go now onto our 3rd bar. So we're going to go back to the D chord. And this time we're not going to do this. We're not going to do that. We're going to see there's a bass note this time, which is the 4th string. So it's very similar. The only thing that changes is on the first beat you got a bass note, 4th string for the D, and then you have to strum. And then we put everything together. So again, we're going to get both hands involved. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we we're going to do a cool thing. It sounds like this. But let me take you through those chords. We're looking at two types of suspended chord, written normally as sus. And the first is D sus4, and all that happens is the pinky goes onto the bottom first string of the third fret. So normal D sounds like this. And listen to the change. You can hear the change. Out pinky with pinky. Now I'm playing D sus4. When I go after that to D, I'm followed up with a D sus2. Now watch my middle finger. It comes off D sus2. And then back to D. So the last bar, if you're looking at your PDF, goes D sus4, D, D sus2, D, and it needs to be done quite quick. And then we're going to put the whole song together. So I'm first going to focus on what our fretting hand is doing the whole way through, and then we'll put both hands together on the screen. Okay, are you ready? Going to go a little bit slower now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... Now we've simplified it just a little bit from the original version, so if you find yourself wanting to put an extra strum in or something like that, please do. We've made it a bit more straightforward to make it sound good. Still sounds good, still works. Definitely going to be able to sing along with it. And if we do 2 times in a row instead of 4, the entire verse is 4. If we do twice in a row, we're going to have this a little bit faster now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And start again. And now to bring the other hand in. And let's take it through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Third time. Fourth time. It's as simple as that. Now for the chorus, when he sings "Don't Go Around Tonight," you're going to go to a G. Okay, I'm not going to focus on the left hand and right hand. You know these chords by now. We play G through twice, so it's once, twice. So your rhythm pattern, there's a lot more constant now. It's simply bass, down, up, down. 2 Gs, 2 Ds, 1 A, 1 G, and then you'll see D with a little star. Now the D with a little star refers to the last 2 bars of D that you played for the verse. So when you see D with a star, you're actually playing this. So it features the D going into the suspended 4th D, D suspended 2nd, and back to the D. I'm not going to go into the theory what suspended means. It's not relevant right now, but it is interesting. Theory for another day. Okay, let's try the chorus. Get your G ready there, and we're going to take it through together. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is the basics that you need for Bad Moon Rising if you want to have a really cool song to sing along with. Any questions or queries, please drop me a WhatsApp. Be happy to help. Otherwise, have an awesome week. Take care. Cheers for now.